Next week, we leave for the front. The object will be to kill as many Frenchmen as possible. Naturally, they are going to try and kill as many Russians as possible. If we kill more Frenchmen, we win. If they kill more Russians, they win.
What do we win?
What do we win, Private? Imagine your loved ones conquered by Napoleon and forced to live under French rule. Do you want them to eat that rich food and those heavy sauces? No. Do you want them to have soufflé every meal and croissant? No. Now, men, because you are all getting a 3-day furlough before going into battle, we would like to show you this little hygiene play.
Goodbye. I hope you had a good time.
I did. I had a good time. Oh, what's this sore on my lip? I better see the doctor. Doc, I have this sore on my lip.
You have a social disease, my friend.
Oh, my God.
If you do not treat it, you will go blind or insane.
Well, men, that is the end of the play. Have a good time on your furlough, but look after yourselves.
Well, what did you think of the play?
Oh, it was weak. I was never interested. Although the part of the doctor was played with gusto and verve, and the girl had a delightful cameo role. A puckish satire of contemporary mores, a droll spoof aimed more at the heart than the head.
As for me, I'm planning to spend the next 3 days in a brothel. Can't you come with me?
No. I went to a brothel once in my life. I got hiccups. You know, it was over like that. Besides, there's someone in St. Petersburg I'd like to visit.
Well, have fun.
I think you'll find the magic flute is Mozart's greatest opera.
Oh, yeah, it's a hell of an opera, isn't it? They sell popcorn or gumdrops or something?
We're so delighted you decided to spend your furlough with us. You know, you've always been our favorite nephew, even although you are an incredible coward.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Any news of Cousin Sonia?
Only that she and Vaskovik are unhappy and that she takes lovers.
She takes uppers?
Lovers.
Lovers.
Hey, who is that?
That's the Countess Alexandrovna, one of the most enticing women in St. Petersburg.
Ample bosoms, yes?
I'd say ample for a regiment.
She's recently widowed.
And they say her husband, the Count, died in her arms trying to satisfy her prodigious sexual desires.
No kidding. Died smiling, I bet. Who's the character with her with the wry mustache?
That's Anton Ivanovich Lebetkov, her current lover. Although the way she keeps staring at you.
Well, I'm sure I could work something out with him. I'd let him warm her up for a few minutes, and I could come in at the end and finish her.
You must be careful of Anton Ivanovich. He has a furious temper.
Really?
He has killed several men and jewels, all in a jealous rage over the Countess.
Glad you mentioned it. Think I'll watch the opera?
Mozart.
I think you're probably responding to his music.
Who is this attractive and mysterious soldier?
Boris Krushenko. Ooh, sorry. Goose that lady.
He has quite a sensitive face, hasn't he?
That's just the part of me that shows.
Grushenko. Isn't he the young coward all St. Petersburg is talking about?
Not so young. I'm 35.
The one who is so afraid for his own safety that he's reluctant to defend his country.
He is in a bad mood, isn't he? What's the matter? Don't you like your seats?
You must visit me for tea someday. I'm sure we'd have a lot to talk about.
It's okay with me. I'll bring the tea bags. You could run a quick check on your erogenous zones. But what about the Dybbuk?
Why do you persist in taunting me in public? If you so much as come near the Countess, I'll see that you'll never see the light of day again.
If a man said that to me, I'd break his neck.
I am a man.
Well, I mean, a much shorter man. Meanwhile, the war continued. My regiment had been wiped out, and I found myself lost behind enemy lines. I panicked and hid where I could. Then I fainted. When I came to, I realized I had made a terrible mistake. As fate would have it, I landed on a group of French generals, causing their immediate surrender and making...
So we meet again.
Countess Alexandrovna.
I wish there was some way I could show you my gratitude for what you've done for Russia.
I may be able to think of something.
Maybe we could meet in my room later this evening.
As you wish. Just 5 minutes.
Well, what have we here?
Oh, still dating Laughing Boy, huh?
Back from the war, I see.
Yes, I'd have stayed longer, but they ran out of medals.
I understand your heroism was quite inadvertent.
You should have such inadvertent heroism. That's telling.
Are you going to waste your time conversing with this strutting ass?
Careful. I think it's a trick question.
Fetch my carriage, Anton Lebedekov. I'll join you momentarily.
Nice seeing you again, Quasimodo.
My room at midnight?
Perfect. Will you be there, too?
Naturally.
Until midnight, then.
Midnight.
Make it 11:45.
Midnight.
Midnight, of course.
Boris, you hardly touched your blini.
Oh, yes. Well, I've been sick, you know.
Come in. How'd you like it?
It's all right. I prefer something sexy, but...
Would you like some wine? Something to put you in the mood.
Oh, I've been in the mood since the late 1700s.
You're disgusting, but I love you.
Well, my disgustingness is my best feature.
It must be lonely at the front. How long has it been since you've made love to a woman?
What's today? Monday, Tuesday, 2 years.
2 years. You remember how, of course.
Well, if you start me, it'll all come back.
Remember that?
Yes, that was just like kissing, right?
You're the greatest lover I've ever had.
Well, I practice a lot when I'm alone.